Some new Batman news, it's the talk of the town. Alright, so the word is Warner Brothers plans on rebooting the Batman franchise after The Dark Knight Rises. Couple things go through my mind. One is, and then the other comes to mind after I look at the quote. The quote from Mr. Warner Brothers, that guy whose name I can't remember but probably should, is that they have one more Batman movie to do with Christopher Nolan and then they have to reinvent Batman. Notice the word reinvent, it's different than reboot. Could be anyway, maybe I'm just being the optimist. But if you look at the word reinvent, it could mean that they just pass on the Batman cowl to someone else, like Batman Beyond, or Nightfall. Or since Christopher Nolan's not going to direct the next Batman after The Dark Knight Rises, maybe they mean that another director's going to take the helm and they have to reinvent him because they're going to take him a different direction. I mean, technically speaking, from Batman Returns to Batman Forever was taking it in another direction. Plus, Christopher Nolan is staying on as producer for the next Batman movie after The Dark Knight Rises. That would be like Peter Jackson producing a reboot of Lord of the Rings. A reboot that would negate his telling of the story, because that would be really stupid. Or maybe Batman will hang up the cowl and then come back as an old dude like in The Dark Knight Returns. Then they can cast a really old badass like Chuck Norris or Clint Eastwood and take him in another direction. Eastwood already has the voice. Get off my lawn. On the word hockey pads. Or it could mean that they're gonna reboot Batman, which would be the dumbest shit ever. Making a shitty Batman movie and then rebooting Batman well, then making a reboot of that reboot is kind of like tearing down a trailer to build a mansion, then tearing down the mansion in hopes that you're gonna make something better. The Christopher Nolan Batmans are really good. There's no reason to reboot the whole thing. The Hulk I could understand. Even Spider-Man after Spider-Man 3, I can kind of understand. But Batman at this point? No. So I don't see the logic in that. This also comes as they announced that they want to make a Justice League movie set to be out in 2013, which is really ballsy since they don't have a script, a director, actors, and they've tried to do a Justice League movie before. It failed. But now since the Avengers movie's taken off and everyone's psyched for that, they want to make a JLA movie. Couple things. Marvel has spent a few years spread across a few different movies to set up the Avengers movie, which is why people are looking forward to it. The JLA movie is isolated in its own little box. No one in Batman mentions Superman, no one in Superman mentions Batman. I'm pretty sure in the Green Lantern they're gonna mention neither. So they're gonna have to set up the stories of everybody in that one movie, and it's gonna feel like what it is. A really rushed project made to compete with another franchise. So I am not sure about the JLA movie. So the news of a Justice League movie and the news of a possible Batman reboot after an already awesome reboot exists. Your thoughts, comment below, let me know. And if you want to keep up on the uselessly random shit that I do, follow me on Twitter, the link's below. I'm competing with Howard Stern. I have this silent competition in my head. I want to get past the amount of Twitter followers that he has. He has like 500 and something thousand. I have 600 something. Just 600 something. So follow me and I'll do stupid shit like tell you what breakfast cereal I eat. I don't even eat cereal, doesn't matter. But if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.